Alright, we're back. No time for an intro. There's literally a pillager outside my house right now. Like, are you kidding me? Like, I join in and I hear, like, let's load our. Very funny. I love this. Wait, let me redo this scripted content be like and just get my pants. Hold on. Go to sleep last night, bro. It's like there was something watching me. I'm gonna grab my berries. Okay. No. Not him. No. No. Anyways. We had a little dog the last video. This cute little guy. And we also made this. Oh, look at it. The glow thingy-mabobs. I heard a pillager murmur, but I guess he does not exist anymore. Like, okay. I was like, wait a minute, did they freaking add Herobrine to this? No. Anyways, I have some stuff to yap about. And I'm recording this at 6:30 a.m. unlike my usual time after work at 8 p.m. So, oh yeah, I'm a little bit hungry, but that's not the point. There's our bundle emptied. Alright, we wanted to make some juice, right? Melon juice, orange juice, grape juice, glowberries, right? Glowberry and sweet berry. So we need sugarcane. That's our next step of the operation. That's what we need, what we want, what we would like. Let's go to sleep so Herobrine does not eat my ass.
What?
Can I see him from my window here? Missed opportunity. I see him from this window. Kind of. Yeah. This prank. Whoever did this, I feel like it was bagels. So while I'm here and waiting for the nighttime, I will skip while I look for a Hatsune Miku Imgerling. Alright, I could not find anything. So, like, whatever. We're gonna go find sugarcane. I'm looking at all these Miku pictures, and none of them have a transparent background. It's over. Oh, there's a pillager over there. Oh. Where have I been? This is where I've been. Let's go that way. Yeah. That's the direction that I'm in right now. Direction that I face. And taking fall damage for no reason. Nice aim, bro. L. Hey, man. I was talking about why can't we be quote unquote mean politely as adults. What do I mean by that? What I mean is, let's say, hypothetically, of course, all this is in all good fun. You know who you are. I don't like a person. You know, the vibes are off. I don't like the way this person acts. This person is, let's just say, a stinky poo-poo head. Oh yeah. Bringing out the big swear words for this one. They are a menace to society. They are an unpleasant, vibe-killing, annoying creature. So, obviously, you don't want that kind of person around you. Because they are ruining the vibe. It comes from the adjective of vibe killing, which is a real thing, by the way. With a hyphen, you can look it up. It's real. Nah, I lied. But you know what I mean. If it was real, that's what it would mean. I'm that good at the English language, trust. So, what I am trying to say here is cutting people off out of your life is very difficult because of the constructs the society forces upon us. You know? Society's like, oh, you can't just cut someone off. Oh, you can't just do that. That's rude. You just can't say that you don't like this person and never talk to him again. Like, yes, you freaking can, bro. Okay, we're adults. We're not on the playground where if I say someone's hair is stinky. This guy's seriously guarding this. Oh, hell no. Step back, I have a gun. Oh, I have no more ammo. Oh, this loser's dead anyway. Like, we're not adults where I say your hair smells bad. It's like, oh, your hair smells bad. And, you know, we just start screaming at each other. Like, no. Okay? That make no sense. Hey, what is that? There ain't no way someone built that. And there's a motorcycle outside who has his freaking exhaust, like, with holes in it. And if you don't know what that means, if you have like a motorcycle exhaust and you puncture holes in it, it becomes obscenely loud. So, what is this? It's lagging my whole game, but it's beautiful. And I would like to assume this isn't. Did someone build this? Oh no. Deep Kyra. Bro. What? Dude. What is your LOS range? Okay. Nice reload speed, bro. Oh. Someone's already just like nerd pole all the way up. I see. Well, this looks very majestic. Very beautiful. We have fulfilled our purpose, so we can just go home. On the way home. Yeah. We are, as a society, as human beings, we are forced to be nice. But sometimes being nice is not the way. And I'm not telling you it's like, oh yeah, just be a rude piece of crap to people. Like, no. Or respectfully, like, hey man, we don't vibe together. The vibes, they're off. I don't feel like this is working out. Like being friends or hanging out, and you called me mean things as a joke, and I don't take that lightly, and you ignored me when I told you that I didn't like that. So get the fuck out of my life, you know? Oh, censor that. So we're still like 10 minutes in. Get the heck out of my life. There you go. Can't cut that part. Like, I get it. It's hard for people to be mean because they will be perceived as a bad guy. But you know what? You could be the villain, you know? It's fine. As long as you're the hero of your own story, it's okay to be the villain sometimes. It's what must be done. It's what needs to be done. Like, just because you're a snake and you bite people and you're poisonous, it doesn't make you a bad guy. You know? You are a bad guy, but that doesn't mean you are bad guy. You know? Kind of deal. Because, let's be real, you can't be friends with everyone. You can't please everyone, and God forbid, if you try to, you will go insane, and it will not go great. And you will be miserable Everyone else will be kind of happy and you will be miserable, and what's the point? What was the point of all this? There's no point. Exactly. It's silly. Let's normalize cutting people out of our lives. Let's normalize, hey, being adults and being polite and not being babies about it and be like, you know what, this person, they don't like me very much. They don't want anything to do with me. And maybe it's me, maybe it's them. It doesn't matter. But we go our own ways. Let's normalize this. Thanks for coming to my TED speaking. Anyways, next thing. Doing taxes. Anyways, so thanks for coming to my TED talk about taxes. Okay. What is this? Look at this. Oh, it's obsidian. The lighting was just off. Lava. Next thing. When image editing. Oh boy. Wait, let's show you again right there. Okay, we have enough. It doesn't matter. When image edit. Okay, if you don't know what that is, because it literally just came up a couple of weeks ago, so it's pretty recent. Right, a couple of weeks ago, that's like last decade in today's terms. Point is, if you're living under a rock, there's this thing called Nano Banana, which is basically Google's little image editing generation AI thing that helps you make designs. And I'm not all for it, but you know, it's pretty damn good. It gets pretty damn good results. How it was made is a whole other story and a whole other can of worms that I will not get into because I don't like really talking about dramas but my stance on this is not okay if you're using images or designs of artists without their permission and without even giving them like any royalties. Like, you're making billions, you can spare like a couple million for the artist, you know, at the very least, or at least like be like, yo, we're sorry. No, they don't care. Not the point. Point is, Nano Banana is cool, but it's only Google and it's closed source, which means you cannot have it and you cannot run it on your own computer, even if your computer is powerful enough, or you can get it, or you can't even compress it to have like a less powerful version of your own computer, which is something I like doing. I like having AI models locally on my computer. It's pretty dang good. What was I trying to do? Oh, yeah. I did not make a bucket. Dear God. Let's make 2 buckets. Now, since we have 2 buckets, we're about to make 2 buckets. Go to bed. So what Alibaba did with Qwen Image Edit is basically Nano Banana, but a lot better at editing images in some like prompts. Like there was a whole video comparing, yeah, remove the geese from this picture with a button and leave only the ducks, and it did it like really well. The results it generates are very impressive. Which also brings me to my next point. That's horrifying. That's scary, man. Because something like this abomination right here came out of this, which is funny. I don't even know what to put in there. It's funny, but also because you can try it out for yourself for free on the Qwen chat link. I'll leave a link in the description for it. And I'll also leave links for the video that talks about it and compares it to Nano Banana. And links to download the model if you really want to try it out yourself. If you have a good enough GPU that can do this. All that you'll find in the description. Be sure to take a look. But for now, focus here. Let's lock in. You can do so many things. So many potentially illegal things with AI now. And it's scary because you can almost not tell the difference anymore. You can't tell whether this is AI and whether it's not AI. Which is not good, to say the least. Because, like, I don't know, man. I can think of a dozen ways. Like, this could be used for fabricating evidence, and it would look very real. And nothing you can do about it at all. Well, there is a lot of things you can do about it, but it's up to the governments, the politicians, the boys, law enforcement to, well, not law enforcement, but people who write the laws, the parliament, whatever, whoever writes the laws. All these fellas, all my fellas, you know, to regulate this. It's up to us to fight against it and be like, yo, this shit hella illegal. This is not okay. What are we doing? You know? Messed up. However, I do see the good that comes out of this. It's like, oh, what good could come out of AI? AI is evil and bad. Well, yeah, but also, like, AI is pretty useful in certain situations. I was never against, like, generative AI. It's just I was always against the uses of it. Like, oh yeah, let's use ChatGPT to run my homework. Like, okay, you're missing the whole point of homework. Oh, I can have ChatGPT do my college project for me. Well, yeah, then you didn't go to college. ChatGPT just skipped it for you. That's like the whole point. Also, like, generative AI with art. AI art is genuinely one of the worst things to ever happen, but also one of the best things to ever happen. I was saying one of the best things to ever happen because it's not because, oh yeah, anyone now can be an artist with AI. AI is just too. No, it's not. You're not picking up a pen and writing shit. Stop lying to yourself. Or like drawing. But it can be a very useful tool for experimenting and visualizing certain concepts. Like, it's like, I want to generate some inspiration. Like, you go on Pinterest, you look for inspiration. Instead of that, you can have, you know, AI make you that inspiration, and then you can make your own things, right? But just like typing in a prompt and calling it a day and be like, oh yeah, I'm an artist. Like, editor, put a thumbnail of, or like a screenshot of the video that I abandoned AI and became an actual artist in 6 months. So you guys have no excuses. There you go. See that guy right there, this person, he did it. So can you, if you want to be an artist. Also, companies are evil and greedy, and they will have any excuse to pay people less, which includes using generative AI for this shit. I have a bucket. Do I have diamonds? I do not. Well, all right, next topic. But while I figure out. Is there more that I want? Oh, yeah. So the reason I'm bringing up Quinn Image Edit, because we have a graphic designer at work. Anyways. And let's just say there's a lot. He's just the one guy. But he's really good at what he does. But we're trying to help him do better. Like, take his designs, maybe fine-tune a model for him, and it would help him make similar designs or like have inspiration or demos or all that. The good use of generative AI. I want to make because okay, I can have a harsh stance to be like no to AI, and I will never use AI in my life, and I've been like that for like all of my college years up until the last semester. All right, I've said it. I've never used ChatGPT for an assignment. I've never even talked to the guy. I was like, no, yo, what's up, cuh? What's the square root of pi? None of that. Or can you write me an essay on the modern times? No, I never did that, and I'm proud of it. But also, I'd be very stupid to say it's like I'm never gonna use AI and I'm gonna be the greatest person ever. Like, no. Again, back to my previous point in another video. If I go to a person or company and be like, hey, and they're like, hey, we want a website. How long would that take you? Be like, since I'm not using AI, that would take a little bit. I don't know, be like 10 days, 3 weeks. I feel that's fair enough for a basic old website with all the designs and all these things. And they're like, cool. But Lil Tammy over there, he just graduated. He can do it in like 3 days. So we're gonna go with that guy, and we're also gonna pay him less because he's using AI and you're not. You know? Exactly. It's stupid. Haste too. Look around. So yeah. This is why, like, there's a point between having morality, but also you have to give in at some point. You have to make the most out of what you have, out of the tools available to you in the best possible way. I'm not saying go completely immoral and start deep faking YouTubers or content creator influencers for easy views and easy money, because that's lame. And honestly, I hate it. But also, like, if you need to have AI assist you some shit, or like summarize an error for you in your code, or maybe like help you write your essay, like you write your essay and be like, hey, can you summarize this and see spot for any grammar potential mistakes? That's fine, okay? This is all good because you're still doing the work, but you're just having AI help you with the tedious parts, or not really tedious, but the boring, brainless parts. Because checking for spelling is not really like a cognitively expensive task, right? It's just like time consuming and boring, and anyone with a pulse can do it. Anyone can like read through something. Well, not anyone, but anyone who can read through it, which is a very basic skill, and just to find mistakes, find spelling errors. It's not that deep, it's not that hard, right? Exactly. Anyways, let's make a mine, whatever. While I continue yapping about this. I don't have an axe, but we have haste too, so we're fine. But yeah. Like, again, pretty important to find the fine line between morals and being stubborn about something and the right thing that we just refuse to see. Because there is always good and bad in everything. It's not always black and white. And I hope me talking about this has helped you guys think about it a little bit. My last topic for today, because I want to end on a not a high note, not a positive note, because it's not positive by any means. It's not negative either. It's just me going insane. So, anyways, you see, as you can tell, I'm probably not the type of guy who uses conventional things. I don't do things I'm not like other people. Not like other girls. I do things very differently. I don't write code in the same software that people do. Hell, I don't use the same languages. I have my own beliefs. I don't like web development. Let's just say I'm a pretty unique little cookie. Like, I'm the type of guy, I'm this guy right here. You know, editor, you know what image to put in. Just making sure I don't fit in. I'm that guy, okay? And I'm not really ashamed of it. Because I like I like the fact that I'm different. I'm okay with it. I'm okay that I'm not the same, the same mindset, the same beliefs, the same like others. I'm not saying that gives me an advantage. I'm just saying it makes me a little unique. And you know what? There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing bad with being a little different. Everyone's a little different in their own way, and my own way is being a little weirdo that doesn't even watch YouTube on the website. What do you mean? How do you watch YouTube? Oh, I watch YouTube in my local video editor, and if you don't know what that means, it means I basically watch YouTube in something like VLC. If you don't know what VLC means, think of the Windows or Mac OS default video player that when you download a video of your family gathering and you watch it, that's what you watch it on. That's what I watch YouTube videos on. And you're probably wondering, like, how in the hell are you doing that? And that's a topic for another day. If you're interested, leave a comment, because I can share this setup, I think. I'm pretty sure I can. If not, then join the Discord. I'll leave a link in the description for the Discord as well, in case YouTube doesn't like that. Yeah, because ad blockers are bad. Do not use ad blockers. Please don't, at least when you're watching my videos. I would appreciate. It doesn't count the views for me if you use an ad blocker. But if you must, I get it. But if it's not that big of a deal for you, I would appreciate. Thank you guys. I appreciate people that watch with or without ad blockers anyway, because I'm not doing this to necessarily be as a job. I just like to talk about things and help people out. How much iron did I get out of this? I get a decent amount. Do I have enough wood to make a crafting table? I sure do. So while I'm here, do the classic strat of smelt iron while you're down at the caves. Or maybe... yeah. I mean, we have haste too, so it's still pretty good. Again, I'm just here to help people out and hoping that these videos either are good background noise for you or you at least learn something. Find something useful. Good topic for next video would be like how I actually have consistently been uploading 3 shorts a day, every single day, the past like 6 months, except I'm missing like only like a few days or a week at most. Let me know if you guys want a video on that. Leave a comment. If you make it this far. Oh yeah. Anyways, the actual tangent that I wanted to talk about, not that I'm not like other girls shenanigans. I didn't put a furnace down, did I? The actual thing. The topic is text editors, and my very questionable or excellent choice, depending on who you ask, text editors. because I like a text editor called Vim. Alright. What is Vim, you may ask? Well, long story short, it has these special keybinds that are very unintuitive at first and kind of confusing. But once you get the hang of them, you basically get superpowers when you're writing and coding and editing text, and essentially you become very efficient. And the mouse, this thing, oh, I can't put, my cord is not long enough, but the mouse, pretend I'm holding a mouse here. Grab my other mouse, but yeah, that thing, using that thing is a thing of the past, bro. You don't need that when you have Vim or Vim keybinds, because you can just do everything in your text editor without having excuse me, and having both of your hands on the keyboard at all times. Also, editor, when I sneeze, put an explosion. Just the nuke. There you go. That's funny. Let's make another stone pickaxe. Make a couple. And an iron pick. Iron pick. Yep. Back to what I was talking about. Vim is very good, very cool, very efficient, very niche, because it's not exactly the easiest to start with and easiest to get used to, and it's not really the most popular and the most user-friendly. But if it clicks for you, it really clicks. Like, just imagine, like, the learning curve. It's like really hard at the start, and then it goes like soup, and then it just becomes super smooth. I'm not saying you can't be efficient with other text editors like VS Code or even Notepad or Notepad++, or, you know what, whatever text editor you use. Microsoft Word, Google Sheets, you know what, anything. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter what you use as long as you get things done. But for me, if I don't have my Vim keybinds, let's just say it's like the equivalent of me not having coffee because I don't drink coffee in the morning. What's that? Yeah, I'm a programmer slash coder slash IT person, whatever, that doesn't drink coffee. Yeah, computer science and no coffee, no tea, no caffeine at all. Crazy to think about, isn't it? But yeah, my Vim keybinds, I need those. Brings me to the actual point. I was using Vim at work for the longest time. The longest time being the past month. 3 weeks, maybe 4 weeks. Maybe 4.5 weeks. It doesn't matter. But at home, I had a entirely different setup that I refused to do at work because I'm like, that would take a lot of time, that would take a lot of effort, and it's not gonna be that efficient because, you know, I'm not really doing that much over there anyway. I don't need all these features and all this entire setup. And the setup in question is Emacs. So what is Emacs, you may ask? Well, the name comes from 8 megs and constantly swapping. What does that mean? It means it's a little heavy, okay? Back in the day, 8 megabytes was like a big amount of RAM, okay? Back in the day, because this thing was made in like the frickin' 70s or 60s. It's old, okay? This thing is older than the most of us, but it still gets updates to this day, and it's pretty damn good software. It's pretty powerful. At its core, I'm not gonna go into the technical parts, but I'll bring it closer to something y'all may understand, and y'all by me and people who aren't in computer science, who aren't giga nerds, who aren't just doing all this for fun. Think of Blender, okay? People swear by Blender. People say that you can make anything in Blender, which is, you know, they're not wrong. Blender is essentially the Swiss Army knife of anything related to graphics and animation, right? Gary. Well, Emacs is that, but for text. It's basically the Blender of text editors. It can do anything and everything related to text. You want to write code? Go ahead. You want to write a blog? Sure. You want to check your emails and send them? Emacs got you covered. You want to have a calendar? You want to have a to-do list? You want to write a thesis, a book? You want to write a research paper? You want to write your PhD in that? You can. It's so good. Alright. Like, Emacs is so for good. Everyone should use it, man. You don't understand. It's too good. It's too powerful. It can do literally anything and everything. Holy crap. Actually, not even joking, man. I wasn't even exaggerating. You can check your emails from a text editor. I do that sometimes. Not always. I'm not that crazy, okay? I'm crazy, but, you know. Got me some Slack. Okay, I want to look at this map real quick. This looks like an abandoned mine shaft, huh? Whatever. We're still somehow... Speaking of emails, I just got an email on my phone. That's crazy. I want to reach Deep Slate and call it a day. Once we reach Deep Slate, the video is going to end. But yeah. The reason I didn't want to set up Emacs, because as awesome as it is, as powerful as it is, it has so many features, but let's be real, you probably don't need all that. You probably just can open Gmail and call it a day. You don't have multiple emails that you keep track of, and even if you do, you can just switch Gmail accounts. Or you can just write your thesis in Google Docs or Microsoft Word, and, you know, it's fine. It's not that deep. You can write code in VS Code. You can have all these things. Oh yeah, one more thing to add to the Emacs. You want to open Telegram? You want to text people, bro? On Emacs? Yeah, go ahead. I do that. One of my favorite ways to actually use Telegram. Unironically. It's insane. Anyways. The point being, you can have different software that does different things. There's no shame in that. It's fine. No one's gonna judge you for it. In fact, that's probably the normal thing that, oh yeah, a text editor is for writing text, an email client is for emails, a calendar is for calendars, and you know, everyone's a happy camper, you know? My note-taking software is for notes. But no. I like, back to my main point. I like Vim keybinds. But, okay, before I keep going, you guys need to know that Emacs and Vim users, they don't really like each other very much. Each of them will swear by their own text editors. That, oh yeah, Emacs is way better than Vim. We actually have a graphical user interface. Or Vim users gonna be like, oh, at least I don't need like 10 billion years to open my text editor and wait for all my plugins to load. Yeah, whatever, dude. Doesn't matter, okay? They're all just a bunch of boomers or nerds that are just fighting over nothing buggers. Yes, I said it. These whole internet arguments are pointless, and like, just let people use what they want. But as much as this evil war is going on, the pun is intended here, Emacs has a mode, because the way Emacs works and handles all these different things is through modes. Like, for instance, if you want to write code, there's a mode for writing in this specific language, and so on and so forth. So Emacs has a mode for everything, including something called an evil mode. Evil mode stands for Emacs, Vim, whatever, Emacs, whatever, something with Emacs and Vim together, and it's called Evil because, you know, the whole beef between Emacs and Vim users. It's silly, it's stupid, but you can't help but love it. We have reached deep sleep. Point is, I wanted to have Vim keybinds everywhere, including Telegram, including my email client, including my code, everything, my notes, and to some extent, 90% of, like 70% of what I used, the different software did have that. Yeah, all right. At least like 3 out of 8 softwares I used had that. Okay, you got me. Full of baloney, but that's not the point. And essentially, what happened was, Emacs, specifically Doom Emacs, had me covered from all these aspects because, again, I can check my emails, can do all that from the same software, and I don't have to worry about the software having the keybinds because I already know it does if I just integrate everything into Emacs. Subscribe for more insanity like this. We have reached Deep Slate. Next episode, we will get diamonds, I hope, because it's already been like 43 minutes. I need to eat breakfast and stuff. God forbid. Let's go back. Let's put some torches. Do I have sticks? I do. Love sticks. My nose itchy. No. Oh, it's so itchy. Look away, chat. Scratching my nose. Oh god. Okay, we're fine. We live. Is it like this? I hope it's the same height. It's not, I'm gonna cry. But yeah, I need to eat breakfast. I need to make food. So I'm just gonna finish this up. It's not the same height. I'm going to. Is it? It is. I'm just missing one. Thank the Lord. Boom. So we have our torches. Our Torhays. With the little shine they bring to us. Make a stone pickaxe just because we can. Let's have these pieces of iron smelt. And until next time, goodbye.